People ask me all the time if my photos are real or if I do a lot of Photoshop on them. I do some cropping. I mean, when I do a sky, people say, I don't see skies like that. Well, it's true. They don't see skies like that. But there is a little corner somewhere where there is something beautiful going on. And that's what I find. I don't know very many photographers that don't add a little contrast or something like that. Or if something's a little blurry, maybe they'll sharpen it a little bit. But I don't do very much. I really don't know how to do very much in Photoshop. I find my photographs. It's a matter of looking. And yeah, they're real. Actually, everything that I photograph is there for everybody. Except for the Arctic, I'm not going to the ends of the earth. I'm photographing things that are like right here. And within, a mile or two of this house, you really don't have to travel to find your subject matter. I was a city girl. I didn't really care about the country at all. And the man that I'm with is a horticulturalist, so we bought a farm. I would come up on the weekends sort of kicking and screaming. Something happened and I just started to fall in love with the country. I had always lived on water. And when we moved to the farm, I found myself very landlocked and knew that I wanted to get a place that was on the water. So we searched for a few years, and then we found this little house on a 120-foot cliff overlooking the Hudson and the Catskills and a little lighthouse facing west where the storms come across the river and the Catskills, where the sun sets. Heaven. It changed my life being here. I've made a study of this one place. Every day, every minute, all the seasons, day and night, everything in between. Most of the things that I take are ephemeral. They're here for, now, and then they're gone in 30 seconds or 2 minutes. I'm crazy. I don't use a tripod, even with the big lens. Beauty is kind of a dirty word in the art world. I'm very rebellious against that. Beauty mitigates. It's a place where I go to feel better and to sort of calm myself down and to remind myself that nature still goes on no matter what. I'm very interested in abstraction. I don't really come from a photography background. I come from a contemporary art background. That's my influence. Something got imprinted on my brain so that when I look at things, I sort of see abstraction. I look at the ice and I see cubism, I see design, I see patterns. I see the same thing in the sky. I see paintings. I've sort of gotten my own routine down now. Ice season, I'm looking at the temperature of the river. When it starts to freeze, I'm down there looking for the thin ice, waiting for that thin ice to break up. And when it breaks up, it's the most beautiful sound and the most beautiful thing, and I'm looking for that. I kind of resent when I have to leave sunset at the river. I have a dinner date and I really don't want to go. Oh darn, I'm going to miss a gorgeous sunset. I've been known to have people over for dinner and then just say, excuse me, and run outside. I've become sort of a savage. I'm not a civilized person anymore, but it's the way it is. I think that artists are the luckiest people in the whole world. It gives you courage where you normally wouldn't have courage if you have a purpose. When I hold a camera in my hand, I'm so much more brave than in normal life. Just the way there's a world in a drop of water, there's a huge world here. It's my muse, this place.